No! No! Good morning. Today is day 70, and tonight I will be sleeping outside. There's just nothing. There's just nothing. So yeah, not looking forward to that, but by the same token, I'm excited to see if all this new REI equipment I got will keep me warm, because man, that's the worst part about being outside, just that it's supposed to get down to 28 degrees. The coldest it's been so far was like 35, maybe, something like that. I erroneously said that Corey gave me these glasses. It was definitely Scott. I think it's a term of endearment if you consistently screw up your friends' names. My friends Chad and Todd back home, I do that to them too. And my nieces and nephews, I'm really good at that. So Scott, sorry about that. I've been calling him Chris all week, now I'm calling him Corey. The last few times I've had to sleep outside, I was at like a rest area or a truck stop, so I was at least able, gosh, I sound winded this morning. Well, I am going up a hill, but at least I had electric and water and, you know, access to food. Tonight I won't have any of that, so I've got an extra power bank. Hopefully that'll get me through with electric. I packed an extra water. Hopefully that's enough too. All right, Wheel of Fortune players, solve that puzzle. Solve that puzzle. Solve that puzzle. Solve that puzzle. 'Cause the whole world loves it when you don't get down. All right, Wheel of Fortune players, solve that puzzle. Well, this one's easy. Nobody lives in. That's an easy one. Solve that puzzle. That was easy. Swim at your own risk. Oh, that doesn't seem like much of a risk at all. You can swim with the ducks. New Mexico has ducks? Oh, those are cool looking satellite dishes. Nah, it's art, bro. They started digging a tunnel for El Chapo, but they were off by just a little bit. They're digging a new tunnel for El Chapo. How many rainstorms does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? I'm totally changing my name. Kopaka, yeah. I should change my name to Tiffle so I could stand next to this sign. Only a sign that makes sense. There's 2,283 of the dog. No! He's just a little one. No! Hey! No! No! Thank goodness for these cars that are scaring them off. I'm sitting here eating, and this sign just staring right at me. I say this all the time from the first walk. When God closes the door, he opens a window. Today's lunch and dinner is sponsored by Catherine. Thank you, Catherine, for the gift card. Catherine has been killing it back home, taking care of, you know, the dance studio, Zumba, and everything while I'm gone, because we've had a lot of instructors out and injured. And she's just a great person. Her whole family is, but my shake just arrived. Catherine recently helped out with, well, I mean, let's face it, she did most of the work. I'm here walking across the country. I can't hardly take credit for anything. But my friend Amber that died of COVID, we all raised $6,500 to get Kenzie a car. And now we're just trying to find a car. You know, we still got to pay taxes and all that. So if we can find something like in the $5,000 to $6,000 range, that'd be great. So if anybody out there can help us, the mission isn't complete just yet. I'm glad I got something to eat. I got enough for leftovers, so I'll have something tonight too. It looks like it's about to rain. It's gloomy. My forecast thing, or my weather thing on my phone says 90% chance of rain. But it says it's only supposed to get down to 35 degrees tonight instead of 28. So who knows, but man, rain would certainly, rain and cold, that's about as bad as it gets. Crap, I was leaving a voicemail for my friend Jared that lives in Phoenix, and 2 dogs attacked me, so I didn't hear him like coming up on me. So needless to say, he just got a voicemail with a bunch of expletives in it, but I'm okay. I think I yelled so loud I scared them, so the yelling thing must have worked. But yeah, I dropped my bag on like the paw of one, because as soon as like I heard it, I just dropped. Thank God there wasn't a car coming at me. Oh man, how'd it get your adrenaline going?
Hey Greg, just got your voicemail. Heard those dogs attacking you. Is everything all right? Call me back.
So it would appear that the storm is over there. Tell me this doesn't look like a level on Mario Kart. So the sun is setting, and I'm starting to look for somewhere to put my tent. There's no trees, right? Everything's open, flat. That's a railroad track right there, and a mountain, and a really fast car right there. And I got a call from, I saw on Facebook, I had a message from someone saying, oh yeah, I'm just a few miles from Pruitt, New Mexico. I'm like, Pruitt, New Mexico? I was like, that's literally where I'm heading tonight. And I was 1,000% sure that I was sleeping outside tonight. And she was like, oh no, I've got you. And I was like, this is the most, don't quote me on this, but I'm about 2 more people away from saying, everybody lives in New Mexico. Because, gosh, it's such a small world. I mean, it's so humbling. I'm so blown away. So it doesn't look like I'm gonna be sleeping outside in the cold tonight, which I would have bet you anything I was sleeping in the cold tonight. Whew. Hi, Tonya, how are you? I can't believe this. So this is Tonya, and she's taking me on a reservation right now, and these are sheep. And what do you call these sheep here? But no, what did you just call them?
Hey, little buddy.
She's showing me the Navajo reservation, and this is a Ho-Wan, but
in English they say Hogan.
She was like, like Hulk Hogan. And then over here is her shop, and I can't tell you what I'm gonna do in this shop because it's gonna be a surprise for somebody. Hi, little buddy. What's your name? What'd you say your name was?
Diggity Doo.
Diggity Doo. I love you, Diggity Doo. You're the cutest. I would let you bite me all day long. Here, free meat. What kind of dog is this?
I don't know. When we picked her up, they said she was a Chihuahua. She doesn't look Chihuahua to me.
Here's how you tell if you're a Chihuahua. Yo quiero Taco Bell? Nope.
The traditional way is to do it by hand, but
I just learned how to make a pizza the other day.
all kinds of states.
Oh my gosh. Nathan, that looks amazing. What is this called again?
Fry bread.
Fry bread?
Yeah, F-R-Y-B-R, like fry bread.
Ah. Oh, that's cool. Tonight's traditional Italian dinner is brought to you by the Dene people. All right, but no, seriously. So in the kitchen, wave. That's Glenna. She's making, what are you making? What kind of bread?
Fried bread.
Fried bread. Nathaniel, come say hi. Or here, why don't I come over and say thank you? Thank you, Nathaniel. My mind is absolutely blown right now. So earlier today, I would have bet anything that I was going to be sleeping outside in the cold tonight and eating my leftover Dairy Queen. Boy, was I wrong. I was reading my messages earlier when I was walking toward the end of the day, and usually I don't do that. Usually like once a week I'll go through and whoever commented on the video, I'll like whatever they said. And I saw one person that said they lived 5 miles from Pruitt, New Mexico, and I'm like, that's impossible. I'm literally in Pruitt, New Mexico, and I'm about to sleep in my tent tonight in the freezing cold, right? And so they said, check your voice or check your personal message. And I left you my phone number. So I called this person, and that person was Tonya. So Tonya says, oh, here, you can stay here tonight, and we got dinner and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what? I was willing to bet anything tonight that I was sleeping outside, and dinner was, I mean, come on, that was so far out of the question. She said she would pick me up and then bring me back to where I left off. So I've walked through reservations before, but always in the safety or the confines of like a road, right? So she said she lives on a reservation, and so we're driving into the reservation, and I am super intimidated, right? Because all I really know about Indian reservations is what I learned in school, 30 years ago, which times have changed. And it just felt sacred. Like, holy moly, it's so insane that I keep yelling, nobody lives in New Mexico, but yet I'm meeting people in the literal middle of nowhere. I mean, I literally passed more dogs today than I did people. She takes me to her spot on the reservation, and there's like 3 houses in a row with
that they called Hohans, like Hogan, and like mom, sister, her each live in one of them. We get to her house and she's giving me a tour, and I get to meet her sister, and her sister, the first thing she says when we're in her kitchen, she says, "Who is Jamie?" And I said, "My name is Jamie." And she started dying laughing, and I was like, oh my God. Like, that just felt so special. That was like such a special moment for me. I can't even explain it. Jamie's my middle brother. My perception is, cowboys and Indians and teepees and huts and just completely outdated, right? And we're having dinner, and she had said something earlier about she'll get out the good dinnerware, or the good plates. And then she said the reason why I said to get out the good plates is because you're white, so you're viewed as here, and we're viewed as here. And my heart just I don't even know how to like describe like the way that made me feel. Like it, I mean, like, Jesus, like, thank God the world is changing so that perception's going away, but like, man, that got me for sure. I'm so glad that stereotypes like that are going away, I mean, sure, everyone wants to be perceived as, at the top or the best or whatever, but not at the expense of others, When we were driving to her house, I was like, what is our connection? Because I just wasn't real clear. And she said, oh, you ready for this? I was following Bearsun, and then he had posted about me, and so she started following me. So why am I not outside in the cold tonight? And why did I have an awesome dinner with awesome people? Thank you, Bearsun. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. And of course, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Glenda and, of course, Tonya as well. I just got out of the shower, and I could hear them cracking up. They were watching the Whitney Houston goat video. And